What's up guys, my name is Xander and today I'm going to be teaching you how to keep your project files organized. Step 1 is you want to number your project files. The format that we do is we put 0001. The reason it's 1 is because this is a new drive. And then we put the client, and for this it's ourselves because it's for our social media. And then you put the name of the project and it numbers it too. So it puts it in order of chronological. If I were to make a second one, the second one would come up under. So once we get inside, it looks like this. The best thing to do if you're trying to organize yourself is literally just copy this onto your computer. I guess I'll just show you what's inside of this. So we have the audio folder. That's for music, production sound, and SFX. If you have to sync up audio and then music. We have exports, so all your exports go in here. The reason it says Z prior is because I'm assuming you're going to be exporting more than once, but you would put the older ones in Z prior. The reason there's a Z on it is so it gets put to the bottom. Especially if you're with a team and a new person jumps on your project and they just want to hop in and upload the most recent cut to like Vimeo or YouTube, they can just see it right here instead of having to find out which one's the most recent. In graphics, stuff like logos and like PNGs that you're gonna add in can go in here, not pictures, not pictures that have to do with your project. And then there's original media. So this one, ignore the week 1. The reason we put week 1 is because this is kind of like a weird project that we're gonna be doing by the week. Inside, I would put the date, and I would back this up immediately too, as soon as you shoot it. So this was today. I would put the date that it was shot on in this format, and then inside I would put the camera it was shot on. If there was 2 cameras, you would put cam B. If there was 3, you would put up to cam C. And then I would put the camera it was shot on and then who shot it. So if there's anything with the footage that you don't understand, you can ask the person whose initials is on it. And if it's yourself, you should just put it anyways, just so in the future you know who shot it. Next is the card number. So we put A001. If this was cam B, it would be B001, and it would just continue on and on and on. And then inside there, you put your actual footage. We just copy it from our SD card into here. If this was shot on the same camera over the course of 2 days, and this says A001, the next day I would label it A002. And that's so Premiere doesn't get confused when you have 2 folders, because if you name them both A001, it doesn't make sense because it's the second card that the camera's been shooting on for the project, and Premiere would get confused since there's 2 folders with the same name. So that's original media. Proxy media, that's if you're making proxies. Basically, it's the same folder structure because your proxies are basically going to be replacing the original media until you export the final project. And then in Z project files is where you put your project file, and we use this format, and we also put a Z prior folder in here. What we do is basically copy this first part. The thing that says PDA stands for portable drive A, and then this is the date in year, month, day format, and then initials. So if you're trading it off and then you see something you have a question about and someone sees XM, they can say Xander edited this last. Now what we do is say that this was edited yesterday and this said 02. If I were to hop into this project today, I would copy it, paste it, make a 03, and then put this one into my Z prior folder. So if something happens to this project or a new person hops on it, you can go into the Z prior and see who was on it last, or go to your last project. We literally copy audio, graphics, original media, and proxy media. In Premiere Pro, we do the same exact folder structure because it makes it easier to relink footage when you hop into the project. The only thing we add into this in our project files is a cuts or a sequences folder. So I'm going to open this up and show you. So in this project file, you can see we literally do the same exact setup with proxy media, original media, graphics, audio. The only thing we add in is another Z prior folder, and this is for sequences, and then a current sequences folder. So in string out, we put all of our footage. In polls, we put the footage that is usable. So nothing like the shaky footage. We take out all the overexposed stuff, everything we can't use, and we put the good stuff in the polls. And then in cuts, we put our cuts. So what this does is it not only helps Premiere easily identify where your footage is coming from because it has the same name, it also makes it easier for you. If you try to find your audio, you can literally just go here, find the music. If you're looking for a certain piece of media, you can go in here and find it. If you want to go to an old sequence, you can go in here and see the old sequences. So that's how you keep your project organized. What I would do if I'm new to it is literally just copy this folder structure and then stay organized. Thanks for watching. My name is Xander. We drop these tutorials 2 times a week, so subscribe if you're interested in more content.